Hello, I am Sam Scott, one of your elected school board members. For the next few minutes, I will provide you a brief review of our capital bond measure, why we need it, how it will impact our communities, and what we believe it will cost to set our students up for success for the next 20 years. Please remember, bonds build infrastructure, building and other permanent facilities, and levies provide the additional local funding to support daily operations in our schools, where state funding is inadequate to provide the level of service our students need. Bonds building infrastructure really means, in districts like ours, if we've done good planning, should only be needed about every 2 decades, and that is the case here. I think in order to best appreciate where we are today, we need to briefly review how we got here. The bottom line is we have outgrown our current facilities and need to build infrastructure to alleviate overcrowding and support our projected growth for the future. Our 2005 bond took Chloe Clark Elementary from 7 to 23 classrooms and doubled the size of the multipurpose room. It built our current Pioneer Middle School. It built a multipurpose building on Anderson Island, and it built a new high school classroom wing, auxiliary gym, allowed us to make significant internal high school building remodeling, and upgraded the existing high school sports facilities. Because of student growth and programs providing new opportunities, we need to complete our district's strategic infrastructure plan. The most significant projects in the bond are completing our district's strategic vision for 2 elementary schools serving our students and families in DuPont, and finishing the build-out of our high school campus. A second elementary school in DuPont will allow all DuPont elementary students to attend grades K through 5 in neighborhood schools. In fact, our DuPont students will attend grades K through 8 without having to be bused to Salters Point for grades 4 and 5. Our high school campus will receive significant upgrades and expansion with a new Performing Arts Center, remodeling the interior of the school to fully support JROTC, and a new stadium with covered seating for 2,000. The new elementary school in DuPont, planned to serve 450 students, will be on the property across from Patriots Landing. Since we know traffic can be an issue, especially since McNeil Street is the major artery for western portions of DuPont, we, the school district, DuPont, and Patriots Landing, had a traffic study done to assess its impact on citizens commuting to work. On this slide, you see the siting of the school on the property. The parent drop-off and pickup flow is depicted with the red line. Additionally, we project 10%, approximately 40 students, will be within a quarter mile, and 30%, estimated about 120 students, within a half mile. So walking to school becomes a viable option, further reducing traffic. The transportation impact analysis for the DuPont Master Plan was done in July 2022 by Transpo Group to assess the potential impact of a new elementary school and development of the track directly south with a 140 standard apartment unit building and 140 senior adult apartment unit building. Given factors including primary commute time, school start time, routing of buses, and parent drop-offs, the report indicates very little or minimal impact on normal morning traffic flow. The study projected traffic delay both with and without the new elementary school, and by 2026, the new elementary school is projected, according to Table 8 in the study, to add only 2 seconds at the Hoffman Hill Boulevard McNeil Street intersection, 18 seconds at Bob's Hollow and McNeil Street, and 2 seconds at Marshall Circle and McNeil Street. During the focused peak time from 8:45 to 9 a.m., the 15 minutes prior to school start, the McNeil Street Bob's Hollow and the McNeil Street Marshall Circle intersections indicated 47 seconds and 12-second delays, respectively, from Table 9. Quoting from the study, queuing at the intersection of Bob's Hollow Lane and McNeil Street was also reviewed and showed anticipated queues of less than 1 vehicle on all approaches during the AM peak hour. The entire study is available on the DuPont City website's Document Center. Shifting to the high school, this slide depicts our current status and capacities, as well as projected growth in general student population and our Army JROTC program. This Google Earth picture of the high school campus depicts our master plan components drawn, showing the locations of the new stadium, Performing Arts Center, and portion of the current high school building to be renovated for our JROTC program. As many of you know, band and choir concerts in the gym are challenging to really highlight and provide a good acoustic experience for our students and families. Additionally, any concert, whether in the gym or theater, requires us to effectively open the entire school with all hallways and floors unsecured. Given today's environment, this unnecessarily exposes our school to significant security concerns. In this slide, you can see we can only accommodate 103 people in the theater seats. If we rotate both classroom pods, we increase capacity to 275 seats. The new Performing Arts Center, as depicted in this architect's conceptual drawing, would have direct access from the school, but also have an outside main entrance so we can close and secure the rest of the high school from open access for concerts and plays. Our projected design will seat 500 in the audience. With this new Performing Arts Center, we open the potential for more extensive community use because of its seating capacity and the ability to secure it separately from the rest of the high school building. This drawing depicts how the present theater space will be remodeled into a classroom complex fully supporting our Army JROTC program, sized to accommodate approximately 150 students. We currently have 58 cadets. The remodeling will provide JROTC with a classroom, offices, storage, and a multi-purpose classroom for drill and ceremony training, required air rifle marksmanship, and safety training. The third big project at the high school, with not only student but also community impact, is a new stadium with 2,000 covered seats. Our current stadium only has capacity for about 700 uncovered seats and a small exposed visitors bleacher. With a new stadium like this and the additional parking, we could potentially host league and district competition. Additionally, a second playfield on the campus facilitates concurrent practices and even competitions for outdoor sports having the same season. For example, fall football and girls soccer, spring track and field, and men's soccer. While these are the major projects planned for the bond, every school will benefit with safety, security, traffic, classroom, and infrastructure upgrades and improvements. Our careful analysis of the cost of community commitment to this bond measure indicates yours and my property tax rates will actually drop. As you can see in this slide, the bond portion of property taxes supporting our school district, levy and bond, for 2022 was $1.93 per thousand of assessed valuation. In 2023, this will drop to $1.70 as the current 2005 bond is retired. We project for the years 2024 through 2027, not only does the bond portion drop to $1.26, but the overall combined tax rate drops from $3.47 per thousand to $3. To help put this into perspective, our 2005 bond was $55.9 million, and we qualified for an additional $17.1 million in state funding. In today's dollars, this would be roughly the equivalent of $146 to $160 million. I know this seems ambitious, and it is, but we actually had more ambitious projects in our previous bond 18 years ago. This is something we can do. Imagine what it would be like for your children to stay in their elementary schools, even potentially simply walking to school every day from kindergarten through 5th grade. For our DuPont students, you get the additional benefit of staying in DuPont through middle school at Pioneer. Imagine the thrill of being able to listen and watch your students' band and choir concerts in a facility enhancing the performance, not degrading it. Imagine attending our students' football games and soccer matches and potentially postseason competition sheltered from our weather. Think about and imagine the potential and possibilities we will be providing our students. Election Day is Tuesday, April 25th. Bonds require 60% yes vote to pass. Once the bond passes, we can begin several projects immediately. Thank you for your time and attention. If you have any questions, then please do not hesitate to contact us.